Comment on this YouTube channel, Two Clean Johns. Whoever you are, you have been secretly dominating uploading Twitter Spaces.
That guy hit subscribe for him.
Yeah, little chips and dip. Something light. Something light.
Hi, Julian.
Whoa.
Hi, Julian.
Who is this? Listen, I don't listen. Y'all know I rarely talk about. I be telling you, Asia. She's invested. Um, Julian, I don't know you, man, but you have been forced down my throat. Nice to meet you. You're popular. I don't know what's going on with you, sir, but I would love to hear about what you got going on. This ain't my room, but yeah.
Going once.
Is he on stage?
He definitely is
Yeah, but
here.
we couldn't hear him. He was. He's not there now. I didn't kick him.
PDA is still showing up on mine, but yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was random.
he's still on my screen. Who is this guy?
I don't know, but I hope somebody clips up Jaywan's part of the Patreon episode so I can see because, I just want to, I don't have Patreon anymore, so somebody feed
Asia,
me the clips.
I
Thank
got
you.
you. You can come over and watch it too.
Well, that's the end of Asia. It's been real, Asia. I knew you was gonna do it
Oh,
eventually.
Mark,
I knew you'd get yourself clipped somehow.
Asia, girl.
Not promoting the bootlegging of Patreon content on Spaces.
She said she
Allegedly,
bootlegging.
allegedly.
What she said?
She
That was
said for y'all to
hilarious.
clip up the J Wan part so she could see it because she don't have Patreon no more. I was trying to get Julian to come up here and promote what he had going on.
I think he came
Hey,
back. I
did
think
this
he
work this
exited.
time?
There you go.
Is it working?
Now we
We
can
can
hear
We
hear
can
you.
hear
you.
you.
Oh, sorry. No, I was trying to get on earlier. It seemed to not be working. Maybe because it was a Bluetooth issue. Not a big deal. Um,
Peace, peace, peace. You're new to these parts. Welcome.
yeah, how you doing, man? I've heard a lot about you. You're funny. Y'all are funny as hell.
Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. This
No,
is
I
across from
heard. I for the
space.
woman. I don't know who said it earlier, but I heard I've been getting force fed down people's throat. I said I hope you didn't choke. I'm sorry. It's not my
I
fault.
don't choke. I don't have a gag reflex.
Hey,
Hey,
Big Bree.
there we go.
Julian, what's up, man? Promote your shit, man.
Happy
Go ahead, get in your
Sunday.
bag.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've been force fed my stuff, I'm sure you're no stranger to what's going on. Uh, yeah, I mean, obviously, I was on Roy and Maul's show. No longer am. Didn't want to shut up, so I started my own podcast, and I'm a one man team, doing everything by myself. You know, it's kind of where I'm at.
We support entrepreneurship. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Didn't want to shut up.
Well, Joe. I mean, I think. Oh, you're no stranger to this game. The way it works, like they employed me. So well, it was contracts. It's not like I signed anything. It was just like a month to month thing. But in this space, when you're given the opportunity to have a microphone, and that mic is retroactively taken from you, I'm sure the assumption is, well, that's it. The ride was fun. Fade off into the light. We enjoyed the content. We most likely
That's what
won't.
we hope. That's what we hope
That's
it
what you could.
is.
I'm sure you felt the same. You know what I mean? I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were like, well, we had the glory days. On to the next chapter. I'm gonna keep riding. I'll fill this couch out. But that's what it was. I'm sure there was thoughts of that as well. I had other plans, and to be fair, I didn't want to. This I didn't make this out of spite. This is a show I wanted to create over a year ago. But like most people, when you're comfortable and you're doing something, and my bills are being paid, and I'm kind of just going about the monotony of life, I just kept pushing back my plans to better myself. So month to month would go by, I'd be like, I'll work on this show next year. Or like, the co-host fell through. I'll keep pushing this back. You know how that stuff goes. But then when this happened right before New Year's, I was like, well, fuck it. I had the battery in my back and I was like, all right, it's time to get after it. So I put everything together in 2.5 weeks.
See, we was just talking about this, head. We was talking about the niggas that don't want to go out and get it out the mud. That's interesting. Like, why wouldn't you start whatever your idea was that you had for over a year
Yeah,
while you were making money from whatever jobs you were working, so you could kind of invest in the idea and see if it can work?
that's a
Like,
great.
why?
Yeah, so I guess a little more detail. Yeah, the version of this that I had was with another friend of mine. It was just going to be the two of us. He's a content creator coming from more of like the TV space, but he used to have a successful podcast in a different podcast space. Nobody that anyone here would know. Um, but he is now also a director at a successful ad agency, and there were hiccups with the kind of content we were creating going against, the more PC commercial appearance he had to keep up. So then we did a couple test episodes. We weren't able to get those approved by his boss. He said, "You guys can do a show, but it can't be like this, explicit." And I said, "Well, we can't. That's not how this was going to work. I'm sorry, this isn't going to happen." So then that got shelved. Tried another version like 3, 4 months later with him and someone else. Thought a third mic might break the dynamic. Didn't work. And then it just kind of laid kaput. It was dormant. And then for a while during those months, I just never initially thought that me alone, like I always wanted to do this with a friend, with somebody that I trusted. And then, fast forward everything that happens, I realized that I don't want the success of this or the failure of this to be because I was tied to someone else. If I'm going to succeed, I'd rather have it be because I was committed to it myself. And if I'm going to fail, it's because I'd rather have like my shortcomings happen by my own hand and not have anyone to point fingers at. So, what happened, and I just got into action. But you are right. I wish I was more comfortable, or at least even flirted with the idea of doing this by myself before everything happened.
Have you and I'm not going to ask a bunch of questions because at some point it'll seem like I'm being messy, and I'm not, and I don't want to do that. This is a room of peace and love. Um, have you learned anything about inheriting beefs? Hello? Oh, he went down. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I think he might be having connection issues, maybe.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, I'm just making sure.
That was a
Oh,
very good question. That was a very good question.
I thought so. I thought it was. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to do the, whatever y'all know me to do normally. Just chilling out. Those are my only two questions, I think.
You're actually not the messy one today. I'm proud of you.
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah,
New
full of
year,
peace
new
and pride.
you. Go ahead,
I'm
Joe.
getting too old for the mess.
Nah,
Too
nah. Give him time.
let, let him warm up.
I got this nigga Joe
Give him
fucked up.
time.
Hey,
Okay.
Yo,
my
you
man
ain't
right
yo,
there.
I,
You.
dog. Yo, what up, nigga? Yo, you ain't shit.
What did I do?
I came up here just to, I don't give a fuck what this conversation has been
Julian
having.
back.
Wait, what
That
happened? Why did I get dropped?
No,
okay.
That was your
You got
that
connections.
was you.
Oh shit, my bad. My bad. I don't know when I got I don't know where it left off. I was saying, long story short, I was saying this is mine and Joe's actual first time ever having a real conversation.
So, Joe, ask your
Well,
question
this is
again.
our first time ever having a conversation, ever being in the same space, anything. My question to you was, with all that you've gone through, have you learned anything about inheriting beefs? How come every time I get right there, we can't hear him no more?
oh nah. You know why, nigga.
Yeah, are you playing with us,
Amani.
Julian?
They got
Julian.
that nigga in the space 360. He can't
Yeah.
play. He can't
Come
say
on.
nothing.
Yo, this nigga looks corny as fuck up here doing this shit now, man. Fuck it. Y'all talking about this
Well, we
peace and
calling
love
it
shit.
corny.
Yeah, it's corny
Corny.
because this
Why are you
shit is
saying
whack.
that?
He's whack for this. He's
He
whack.
What?
didn't say nothing
He
wrong.
haven't said nothing yet.
I
No,
don't
but
care what y'all say. I don't care what
him
y'all
being
say.
here is crazy. I
Yo,
mean, it's
yo,
crazy.
him being in here
Wait,
now
don't make
after
me defend him.
go ahead. You can defend him if you want.
We
How
can't
is
be
him being
decent
here
people.
crazy?
Yo,
Listen,
yo,
we
yo,
welcome
Joe,
him, but that's crazy.
Joe, you got these niggas fooled.
I have no idea what's going on.
Amani, you
Imani, you feeling
I don't.
better,
Can
E,
right?
you
you
hear
think
I
me?
I'm
feel
trying to
mad
be
good today.
you think I'm trying to be a messy bitch right now?
Can you guys
Yo,
hear me?
this
Oh,
is
Julian's back.
messy.
Joe,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
Hey,
No, I
mute
swear
up,
to God,
Amani.
it's like
All right,
every
yo.
three
All right.
minutes it's saying connections lost. It's trying to reconnect.
Joe had a question.
My
I
question
heard
to
the
you.
question. Oh
All
fuck! It's
right.
doing it again.
Now we hear you.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Damn.
he
Lost him
trolling
again.
us. All right. All right, he trolling us now. I'm gonna remove him.
Nah, let Imani finish eating you up.
No, I'm talking about I'm gonna remove Julian because his connection. Maybe I need to re-invite him or something.
I know. So let's resume. Imani, go
Amani, you
ahead. Get
think
him.
I'm being a messy bitch?
Well, Joe, you are being messy, and it's okay because I already get it, and I get that you having a nice conversation. It's cool.
I'm
It's
not
cool.
being messy.
I turned
This
off my
nigga,
Wi-Fi. Hopefully that works.
this nigga shouldn't be up here divulging anything to you after all the shit he done said and did on that side. And even if he
Amani,
ain't with them niggas no more,
what did he divulge to me?
it don't nothing. He shouldn't talk to you ever,
See,
nigga.
well, I think that's a mistake.
On his part.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you got to stick in that mud. Don't come now because you got fired and now want to be able to come have a conversation with a nigga that you was just talking about running down the hall and all this other abusive shit. No, nigga, fuck you. No,
Oh
ain't no
well, for
cool.
it
You
can
gotta
be
stay on that side.
fuck me, but we can
And
still talk.
I think it's whack how you doing them niggas. I think it's corny. I think that shit corny. Joe, you fired me. I'm not sitting on no stage with nobody that had as an op just to get my point across about what happened in the situation and where I move from here. Nigga, you
But if
weak for that. That's
but
weak.
I want to point out that I have not asked him anything messy, nor has he said anything messy.
Just being on here and conversing with you is messy. He's corny for that. And
I
niggas
don't.
gotta
I
call it
just.
out.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
not saying he's a corny person because I don't know him as a person, but the move today is corny. It's corny. And niggas gotta call it out for what it is. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Now it's hello.
We can hear
Hello.
you,
No,
Julian.
I heard everything Imani said. I don't. I'm sorry. I
And
just.
I'm not trying to be fucked up towards you because I mean at the end of the day, you know, I'm not in a position to make fun of nobody as far as when it comes to losing a job or nothing like that. But everybody's job is critical, and you know when you lose it, the plan is, all right, where do I move forward from it? So I'm not trying to make fun of
Sure.
any of that. But you were with those guys. While you were there with those guys, you partook in a lot of bullshit that had nothing to do with you, even without you being asked to do so. And now when you fired by those guys, you now want to come and have a voice over here with the person that you was dissing. It's like, nah, nigga. Like, don't nah.
I
This ain't
don't
the
think
time for
that's.
that.
I don't think
Not
that
after
that's.
week one, maybe even after a month one, but after week one, you already want to jump ship and come over and chop
It's
it?
that,
Like,
but I
nah,
think you're
nigga.
misconstruing. Joe and I are just having a conversation. I'm also not like trying to buddy up to Joe. I just
But
got
where
in
was
here
the
to listen.
conversation with Joe? Because Joe's had platforms before. Where was the conversation with Joe before when you were on the platform?
Well, you
Because he
can
could have did it then
understand. I'm
too.
sure everyone in here can understand. Well, if you're in this space, well, you're saying I was with them. Obviously, they had a public thing with Joe, so be it. There are times I wanted to talk about stuff that was happening. We weren't allowed to on the show. Whatever. I kind of let everything fall by the wayside. I in
So,
that time, like I was, and I was hired by them, so they made it very clear that hey, never talk about these things.
The
Don't
boogeyman.
talk
So you
about,
were
you know what I mean?
silenced.
So I was never in a position to ever talk to Joe or talk like about him, so to speak. So like to what you're referring, like the two or three times I may have tweeted about something or something like the news or the headlines, I would go to the studio, I'd be like, yo, just please like don't do that, which is why it like kind of tapered off immensely with me. So like
I
I'd
mean,
say to answer your question, I've never been in a position to speak before because I wasn't, with respect to them, I just wasn't going to do that
I
behind their
get what
back.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. Looking at it at like this. If I work with Joe for however many years I work with Joe, and then he has let's just take DJ Head. He has a beef with DJ Head, right? Not serious beef, just back and forth, whatever, boom, boom, similar to him and Rory and all that. And then he fires me. And then the whole time him and DJ had been beefing, I've been throwing in my little pop shots and boom, boom, being funny. I don't even know DJ Head like that, but I just been being funny, this and this and this and that. And then a week after I get fired by Joe, I'm in DJ Head Spaces, key keying. That don't look kind of lame.
Well, I think you're putting the key kings not happening. That's not what we're doing.
Talking period.
See, that's where I'll disagree with you. I don't think that there's an issue with Joe and I talking to each other.
There shouldn't have been an issue with y'all talking before. So what's
But
the issue?
you missed my point. The point is before I could never talk to Joe. I was explicitly like asked not to talk to him ever. I wasn't in a position to do what I'm doing currently.
Take that, Amani.
Can I get in
I
here
still don't
so I
agree.
could go?
I still don't agree with
That's
that,
okay.
but
I mean, that's
it's all
fine if you
good.
disagree
It's
with
all
it.
good.
That's
It's all
okay.
good.
But
All right. First of all, I'm muting the stage. I'm muting the stage so we can have a moment of silence and say a prayer for those inside and outside the spaces that may be in need. That's one. Two, we want to continue to spread nothing but positivity and joy to anyone here, the loved ones of anyone here, and over the endeavors of anyone here. So just want to get that out the way. Let me unmute everyone now.
thanks, Joe. I forgot
That
it was
was
Sunday.
nice, Joe.
Come on, come on. I have a heart. I have a heart. Kiara, welcome.
Hi, Joe. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. I feel like I know I dragged you the other day, Julian, but I feel like I kind of gotta defend you. Um, Everyone's a phony bitch on Spaces. There's plenty of people everyone has had in a room that they didn't like, and 5 seconds later they did like or not like because of who they associate with. So I feel like to sit here and try to come for Julian, who is a new podcaster who is trying to promote his pod, which I think him not being up here, he explained why he's never been in the rooms and maybe digs he did take, but everyone's been a phony bitch, including everyone on this stage. I'm not talking about DJ Head because hi, Mr. Head, I don't know what you do on Spaces. I'm not sure about Ian either, but people sit here and talk to people one day and then flip on them the next. So I feel like Julian, I have come for you when you were on the pod and not on the pod. I do respect you going on your own. I do respect, like,
Why
what you
why were you
put.
coming for him, Kiara?
Well, Julian has never been my cup of tea. I don't want to sit here and drag him today. If he wants to come in a space that I am in and DM me or whatever like that, and come and promote his pod or whatever, but I will. I've told Julian the things I don't like about what he does to his face, and I make jokes, which people took offense and were killing me for a week for you, Julian, but I don't want to shit on him, like, going out there. There's things I don't like how he goes about it. Like, I'm not a fan, but I do appreciate what he brought to the other pod. And I did watch your live stream, which I actually thought was really good. But I don't need to sit here and get messy with Julian about what I don't like. But I do feel like we're holding people to certain standards, and I feel like it's a lot of bullshit because you were in rooms with people specifically, like, not trying to bring you specifically, Amani, but with people in rooms talking to them, and now you don't talk to them. But I feel like Joe's probably always had a
Name the
problem with.
people. Name the people.
Oh, I'm not naming people. Um,
Exactly my point. You can't, because anybody that I've spoken to, I either have
Rocky, Danny,
I've had
you,
relationship with those people, and
Rocky, but Danny is a space person. You sat here
and I also
and
do
you
it with
pick and
Joe.
choose when you want to
I
ride or
no no
not.
no. I do it in a room whether Joe's in there or not, and I'm not controlled by my friendships. So I can speak to someone that I'm not cool with. I can also speak to someone that I've been cool with before that I'm not cool with today, because I choose when I want to speak
I
to
would
people.
disagree.
Yeah, well, you can disagree. That's fine, but you're wrong.
Because you've sat
You
here
are
and talked to
wrong.
those people, and then Joe comes in a room and said he has a problem, and now the energy
And
shifts.
the
I
difference
do.
is, I still speak to them whether Joe is in a room or not. There's nothing phony or changing up about that. I pick and choose when I want to speak to people. I don't let the friends or people tell me when and when I can't choose to speak to them. That's phony. That's your
And
problem.
just to make myself clear, I don't know if I don't think I have a problem with anything that anybody does on spaces. I'm not.
Didn't say you did, but I'm saying, why are we trying to kill Julian for just having a conversation?
Because that's my opinion, and I
Well,
think it looks whack.
So
Julian
some
has
people
said
see
mean.
things you do
Julian's
as
been a
whack too.
meanie, Kiara.
What happened?
Julian's been a meanie
I didn't say he
before.
wasn't. I
So
just said that
Amani is
he
just
can be
saying,
he could be on this space talking to you. I said that. That's all I'm saying.
He can be
Oh,
in
okay.
any space talking to
He
anybody.
wants him to be accountable for
Yeah,
being
what the
a
fuck are you
meanie.
talking about?
That's what he's saying.
You
Which I
niggas is
don't I don't necessarily care about. I just wanted my question answered. And then I'm cool.
yeah, niggas on here fake peace and ain't no peace in here. Fuck out of here.
No, I had the pleasure of hearing Julian in a different space and hearing some of the things that he's going through on his own. And contrary to popular belief, Joe Budden has a heart. So I wanted him to come up here, shout out his
But I
show.
do think we, in thinking, I know the fun we've poked at each other. I think it's all in good fun. I think our disposition on a lot of this stuff is pretty aligned with each other, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. I don't take any of this shit personally. Um, but I do. I mean, man, if you feel that way, that's completely fine as well. I get it. Like, but I'm
No, let me.
trying to
I'm
explain.
listen. I'm speaking for myself, and it's no. Like I said, I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with
for
you
sure.
at all. I just think when you stay on a certain side of the line, and the jokes that you made, and references to certain things that to me aren't just entertainment and jokes, then that certain things can't be forgotten. To me, at least.
Sure. Yeah.
So certain jokes you made to me cross the line of we're just doing this for entertainment. And if your bosses at the moment told you don't speak on a nigga, then that should have went all around the board, not just when it came to jokes or topics. It should have just been, all right, well, fuck it. I'm just going to stay neutral and I'm going to stay out of this. But you didn't choose to do that a few times. So I feel like it's just a week one after being fired and being up on stage with Joe talking, just to me, just looks a little weird. That's all.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's week 4 if we want to get technical.
Oh, I mean, my bad. Time
Yeah.
moving fast. I can see
Yeah.
it.
And the first is around the corner, nigga. I'm talking to who I need to talk to. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, it
Yo,
is what is it? The
Joe,
20,
shut the
it's
fuck
the
up.
26th, Amani.
My
And you
bad,
talking
man.
about some standing on morals.
Nigga,
Nigga,
nigga, I
that
was
nigga
all
was talking about all the shit he had to pay for. He borrowed a camera.
right.
Nigga,
All
You
right.
know how
and this,
expensive this shit is, Joe. I
yeah,
don't have
go ahead.
Prize Picks covering my bills. I got nothing, so I'm out here fucking thugging it out.
You're in the struggle. You get into it.
Yep, it's a good thing though. I'm fortunate enough to uh, be at this point, so it is what it is. I take every step of this in stride.
Sometimes it take a nigga getting fired to really push him to his full potential greatness anyway.
1,000%. I could not agree
I agree
more.
with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think I've worked harder in the last 3 weeks than I have in like the past, few years. It's just like I'm so motivated to. I mean, I learned how to do all the technical stuff. I can fucking video edit, sound edit, color a video, design shit. Like I didn't do any of the technical work before. So just when you're forced to do something, you have no choice. So
All right, I want to shout out all of y'all that the Anoms just ballooned when Julian got up here. Hey, any of my ops in the Anoms, dog. I'm on peace. I'm on peace. This is not what you think. This is not what it looks like.
if you just
You
joined, you
don't
missed the huge screaming match. It's over. Sorry, guys.
you don't have to be down there. You could join us with your true identities. Amani, I can't believe that you manipulated my great gesture into something else.
Joe,
Oh,
you can joke with these niggas up here,
I'm just saying that
but
happens. That
nigga,
happens.
I know you.
I'm glad you're feeling better though.
Yeah, I do. I feel much better.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah,
I,
that Buckley's got
I ain't
all
even
that
hit the
shit
Nick
together,
game
boy.
last night. It wasn't the same.
Damn,
It
that's
wasn't the
fucked up.
same without my boy.
Oh
Okay,
man.
so we do have a question in the chat for Julian that I'm going to read.
Sure.
And it says, and you don't have to answer this. How'd you feel about your send off?
I was gonna, damn, I should have said this beforehand because I was gonna say I'm sure a lot of the questions that are gonna be asked, I'm not going to want to answer. Doesn't mean I will in due time, but it just doesn't mean I want to do that here. So that this being one of those questions, I don't want to answer that right now.
Yo, whoever wrote that in the chat, don't do it again.
But no, see, we don't have to do that. Like, no, I
This is not
understand
the
why
space for
someone would
that.
ask that. It's just now's not the time for me to do that.
No, you got to hold all the shit for your own
Yeah,
platform
you know how
and
this
your own episode.
goes.
Once you get out of poem mode and just start going, I'm in there.
Yeah. Well, I like
I'm checking that. I'm checking that one out.
when he came in, like I definitely was surprised when I saw him on the stage. Like when I looked at the screen and saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" So I did think that that was like like messy and like weird in a way. But like once you said that you couldn't blah 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 blah. I mean it's I guess it makes sense. People gotta make their moves and get their connections up and so forth. So yeah, hopefully you thrive.
Julian, do you feel any different after having your little exchange with
What do you
Joe?
mean by what do you mean in regards to what?
The stance that you took of being silent. Do you feel like you shouldn't have did that or what?
You mean like not being able to talk about Joe or what, like that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean no, I mean I that was a part of my journey. Like with respects to them and what we were doing, like yeah, I had to play with the terms of what was going on. I don't feel any differently. There's no like malice, like fuck it, it should have been up the whole time. No, I know that's not. I don't feel like that at all.
So are you a part of the JBP community now?
I wouldn't go that far. No,
Oh, there's a
I
lot of
think
community
Who's that? That's
hopping. I'm
Bray.
just asking.
no. I'm saying
That's
like I'm
Bray.
not saying. I'm saying like I don't think that this is like a flipping sides, pick a side. I don't get all that. I don't think everything has to be so polarizing. I think a lot of people consume a lot of content, and if they choose to listen to me, so be it. If they choose to listen to Joe, that's great. I don't care who you like. It doesn't bother me.
I got a
Sure.
question for you, bro. Why is it was it something wrong with the
Oh yeah.
podcast?
I mean, obviously, like the biggest clip from the show, period, is that Thug clip. Um, so I wanted to utilize that, and I'm a digital marketer at heart. I know that that's my digital footprint. If you look that up, my face is attached to it. So it was just smart to just leverage that as my and it's funny. I think it's funny.
Just marketing
Marketing
kind of.
and yeah, it's tongue in cheek. It's funny. Like you can something wrong with the fill in the blank that can kind of be used for a multitude of things. So it just made sense to me.
All right.
Are you familiar with DJ Head?
Yes, hadn't I met shit, what was that? Had like a couple years ago we met in LA in Calabasas on the golf course.
Oh shit, I was gonna say something different.
Was that the first
Yeah,
time
for
we met
sure.
or no?
And, I, I don't remember, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. My memory is
I don't
fucked up.
remember.
So
It was
like, I don't remember the first
the
time I know I met you, but I thought it was at
I
the
mean
live show.
probably there as well. But yeah, that was the the engineers golf tournament, the charity one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to my
Ali and
brother.
them.
Yeah.
Those are great people. Yeah.
Well, what can we talk about with Julian that won't seem messy?
Yeah, I'm reading the questions in the comments. They have some.
I'm not asking nothing else because nigga said he gonna come take my spot on the pod. So I'm gonna just mute up.
That's what they said about my guy.
Yeah, they said he up there interviewing for my
That's too
spot on
funny.
the pod.
Hiring Julian would be messy,
Uh,
or funding his endeavors
now I will say
would be
this:
messy.
Julian is talented. I will say that,
That would be messy though. You can't be
but
messy.
he can't. Who other spot? All right, never mind.
Armando, you being kind now? What's the
Nah,
story?
listen,
Ian, you hear him?
I'm just yo. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
fair, man. I'm just fair. It ain't even about being kind. Like, I would never shit on a nigga talent. I just be liking when niggas stand on a certain side. Like, you gotta stay there. Like, that's all.
I'll
It's
stay here.
maybe it's just corny
Not
morale
staying
shit.
there if you fired me. That's not true.
All right, so all right.
I have a dual perspective on
Let's
that.
hear it.
Um, so the first perspective is, I mean, I've I've chosen a side and stood there, and I understand what comes with that and the ramifications of that. But I don't think that that's the same thing as employment because for instance, and I don't know like how versed people are in like the politics of radio and stuff like that, but when I was at a radio station here in LA, I was there for 7 years. They, it was more like, hey, we don't want you taking pictures with these niggas, and we don't want you like doing that. And it's like it's a thing called station banging, right? Which is stupid because I'm from LA. But what they do is they'll tell you these things, like you can't fuck with this person, you can't fuck with that person. And in all actuality, it's like, bro, I don't know Julian's situation. I don't get any East Coast politics. I know out here, like I can't fake beef with niggas. Like that's not really how this thing works where I'm from. And
That's
so
big
like
on the East Coast
even
here.
if yeah, so it's like, oh, we do this for trust me, I know I be in fake beefs with niggas all the time. But like I don't have the luxury of fake beefing with niggas because of the brand that I represent or the company I work for. Because if I go on Twitter, for example, if I go on Twitter and I say, man, fuck Joe Budden, right? And we doing content, my phone is gonna ring. And when a phone rings, I have to answer the phone and be like and explain what we own. You know what I'm saying? And so I think what happens a lot of time, especially when it comes to hip hop culture or those things that are ancillary to hip hop culture, like podcasting that discuss hip hop based topics, we kind of confuse code and streets and like all this other kind of shit with principles and morals that come with those other alternative lifestyles, and they're not the same thing. So
This is where I get put. This is where
if
I
he
give a little pushback. My bad, head. But this is why I agree with
if
everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is absolutely correct. The difference is.
well,
Oh, go get my
I'm
bad. My
not
bad. Go
finished
ahead. Go
saying.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I'm just saying, if someone works for a company or a brand, like, and then they go to another brand or a company, those brands and companies don't necessarily just because they, you wave the flag, cool, but at the same time, loyalty doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be loyal to this brand or this company even beyond your time there. Like it doesn't that's not the same thing. So it might be friendships and personal relationships that might determine the loyalty, but the loyalty is only there for the whatever the loyalty, like for whatever you're being compensated for the loyalty. Now if you have a lifelong friendship or loyalty or whatever the case may, like I told you earlier, there's nothing nobody could ever say to me about Snoop Dogg. Same thing with people like Glasses or like these are my people in real life where this ain't no industry shit. This ain't that. TDE, same thing, right? Dot, whatever, however y'all look at me, those things supersede any kind of brand or anything like that. And I think those two things get conflated when it comes to employment.
All right, but the part you missed, and you're right. The only thing that I'm saying is when you like, if you work at Hot 97, and it's very clear that there was a moment in time where Hot 97 was on some. We ain't really supporting nothing or nobody that go over the 105. So you make that decision.
Correct.
I'm at Hot 97, but you not also on the air screaming fuck 105. You just making it very clear, hey, I'm over here. I can't really take the pictures I want to take, but at the same time, I'm not verbally saying anything against anybody that goes over there. So if you decide to then do that, then you have to pick a side at that point. Like you've already made it clear that you're willing to engage in a way that you weren't even asked to engage. Like you were just asked to go ahead and make sure that you pick a side.
Or you could recognize
Can
that
I?
you were wrong in that action
That's
and
you
try to
asked the
move different.
question and he ain't say nothing. That's why I was waiting to
So
hear what
can
he
I
was
ask
gonna
a
say.
question? And this is to defense of Amani. Because I do understand what you're saying, Amani, and I do agree with you. I do for this
Wait, who that?
respect.
That's Kiara?
Oh my God, Amani. Yes.
Oh shit. You agree with me? Oh
Amani, I
shit.
do agree with you. I just feel like a bunch of us are hypocrites about certain things, but I agree with you on the aspect of this is a question for Julian. You said you stood on certain things. You're saying that they didn't tell you to tweet those things. You tweeted old cases on your own. So to me, if you were like on that stance of like this is wrong and I don't want to ever associate with that person, because that's what it gave off as a person that is looking at the outside, why are you here? If you
There go my old
and
friend.
I know what you were
There she
trying to
go.
say. I'm not trying to discredit what you were trying to say. I just do feel like everyone's hypocrites on here, so it is what it is. But I also understand what you're saying that if you're sitting there posting about DV, why are you here? So I get what you're trying to explain. Is that much better, Imani?
Thank you. That's much better. And I'm still a little woozy from the medicine, but thank you. Thank you,
Okay, stop
Kiara.
being cranky with me, nigga.
All right, my bad.
So was that question for Julian or?
Yes.
Oh, it was. Sorry, I didn't know. No, I mean, like, I don't know, like, and I think, I mean, I said this earlier. I was talking like directly to Joe. I feel like things come and go. Like Joe's said, the post he did about me, like whatever. Like I just, not like it's all fun and games, he, but like I just don't take any. I just think it's all part of it. If that makes, I know it's
I
not
don't
making sense,
think
but
I don't think DV is a he though.
All right, so now people. All right, thank you, Kiara, because that's really the sentiment of what I was saying. I didn't want to keep going on making it sound like I'm just sitting here caping for my man, but
Julian,
some
they're
of the
trying
things.
to get you to say that you went a little too hard in the name of loyalty for an employer, and you see how maybe that might not be the best way to go about things all the time. That's what people will keep trying to get you to
no, yeah,
cop to.
I got it.
Can I run defense for Julian for 2 seconds?
What'd you say, SWV?
I wanna run defense for Julian for 2 seconds, if I may.
But nobody's
I
attacking him.
don't feel attacked. I
No,
mean,
I don't
sure.
think people are attacking him. But I do think
Oh,
that there's a question being posed that to me is questionable. It's questionable coming from the people. It's coming from. It's some statements on the stage have been made. Julia, I actually want to give you a chance to speak for yourself. So I don't know if you want to actually address this, and if not, I'll go.
Rick is such a beef bulldog. Like he just smell a beef and wanna.
I'm like, I know that voice.
She's such a defense attorney. Go ahead, Rick. Get in your bag.
I'm not gonna. The only thing is, I do feel that they're like the message. I'm not all the way opposed to. Like, I feel like the general understanding of the message on paper and in theory is right. I think where I'm taking exception is one from the messenger, and two, let's just if we can just keep it real. I know space is for the fake people, but let's just keep it real for 2 seconds. Let's just pretend we gotta keep it real in real life, when you work somewhere, you want to ride for the bosses. You want to ride for the people who cut your checks. You want to ride. We have seen people in spaces riding for other people, right, wrong, or indifference, because they work with these people, going out their way to create scenarios where they would ride for them again, right, wrong, or indifferent. So I don't. I think it's just being. I hear what you're saying, Manny. Which okay, it's corny. You just got fired by them. Now you're taking promo, but just from strictly business, at this point, it's safe to say that podcast, there's no such thing as real podcast friendships. If you have a real friendship on a podcast, because you had a friendship before that podcast, and that might still be real, but the friendship you're seeing and the loyalty you're seeing while they're on that pod is not real.
But what y'all?
So
But what are you missing about just my issue from the jump was about certain things that he's. Listen, we I get it. He don't
you
have to
still heard you
ride.
go hard. You have Manny.
You said
Please don't. I
wait, no,
don't want
no,
to, because
repeat that.
this is not your chopping block. So I'm not trying to
No, no, no.
put
I'm
you
trying to
up
understand what you're
on.
saying. Go ahead. What you saying?
The moral to the story is,
No, 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 no,
he,
no. No, give the example you was about to give. Don't run from it. You already here now.
no, I wasn't gonna. I mean, you mean your example when you came on here and you kind of wish failure, wish all kind of things, call people bitches and stuff on behalf of things they've said about people. And again, you try to cloak it behind, well, you said something about me, but it could be portrayed or it could be interpreted
Yeah,
that
we
you
ain't
were
talking about
doing
what
that
we
because of
talking
the
about the
podcast
truth. We
you're
ain't talking
on.
about what can be portrayed. Let's deal with the truth. The truth is what it is. So that was already handled, and you would be wrong
Right.
if you
So
try
we
to use
want
that
to
as an
move away
example.
from that. So then we kind of. But
No, because
my point is,
I'm calling my man's out. He's on space today. I'm having a very transparent view on what I view this space to be, and it's messy and it's funny, and that's it. And I'm saying it the same way how he would come on my space and say it if I was doing something that he thought was similar. He would come on his space and say, "E, this is messy, nigga. Get the fuck out of here." What's the problem?
in real life, people want to promote their podcast. If I had a podcast to promote, I would be on Joe Budden Spaces too. This
There's
might
no
be the biggest
problem with that.
platform he might
That's
get
what I'm
when he
saying,
speaks.
Rick.
So this is why it's not corny. All this, oh, he shouldn't be up here. That's what he obviously they fired this nigga. You're not my friend if you fired me, bitch. So yeah,
That's not.
no, I'm gonna
That's
do what I
not
gotta
true.
do. What's
That's
up?
not true. That's not true.
Well, Rick,
That's not
Rick,
true.
can I just add one thing? Is that he's saying that he did those things off his own fruition, and he was asked not to do those things, so he
People jump
didn't
out the
do it.
window to show loyalty, even if
I
even
understand
if the
that.
person, even if the person wouldn't want you to do that. We know we seen that in
I
spaces when people
understand.
jump out the window on behalf of people who don't jump out the window on behalf of themselves. They send in
Well,
dogs to do their dirty work. So and people
who do
will
you have an
take that up
example of
for
doing that?
themselves as well. So
Well, who do
obviously
you have an
Julian crashed
example of
out for
doing
his
that?
employer. I don't think it's really that crazy. Obviously he didn't mean it, because if he meant it, he wouldn't be here right now.
But
Right?
Rick, you
Right.
don't have an example of anybody else doing that outside of Julian.
Emanny, I know I actually have to, you actually have to cash out me for spaces. I could really give you a spaces moment right now, but I have insisted upon getting paid. So if you want me to send you my cash app, I will absolutely give you a spaces moment.
What's the
But if
price?
you're
What's
not
the
gonna
price?
pay me, I'm straight.
No, what's the price?
$500.
Nah.
Damn. If it was a little
To
low, I'd
Is it
have
a
crash
sent
little
out
it.
on
lower?
you,
If it
I
was a
love that.
little lower,
Oh,
I'd
we
have
should
sent it
start charging
myself.
people to crash out. I love
I
that.
have that's Kiera, that's my new model for 20. You want me to crash out and give you a YouTube spaces moment? You gotta pay me, my nigga. I'm
You
That's
so
can't.
sorry.
You
smart
I
though,
fuck
can't.
cause
with y'all
cause
so
they
heavy,
clipping
but
you up
yeah.
and they making money off y'all crash outs.
I'm not mad at it
They
either,
they
Rick.
they clipping us up and then got the nerves to be disrespectful. Got the nerves to be making lists, doing all kind of. Listen, you see, you almost got me, Joe. You almost got me.
Rick, can the
Not
price be
bad.
negotiated? Can the price be negotiated a little
No,
bit?
that's a hardcore $500, and I will give you the
God
moment of your life. I promise.
damn.
Hardcore is insane.
Damn.
I'll charge you 50 because I think I know what she gonna say.
Joe, I'll go half on the five.
If you got half,
Nothing.
I got the other half.
I got the half.
Oh, 250. Nah, get that shit.
If you got
Drop the
half, I got the
cash
other half.
app. Drop the
I'll send
cash
it to
app.
you, and you can
Yo,
send it to her.
yo, Rick, what's up?
Y'all trying to give me
Hey,
the
that's what
five?
I'm
What's
talking
good?
about.
Drop the cash app. Drop the cash app.
If you serious, just let
Nah,
me know.
I'm serious.
Oh, I'll say
Oh,
less. Hold
shout
up.
out to Rick.
I got to see if I'm over my limit. Let me see.
Wait, Grandpa Rick is good for it. So
See,
I'm trying to
very good
tell
for
Let
it.
me
you.
get my phone charger.
Rick, this gotta be a good
Amani,
moment though.
update your Cash App picture. Is this you?
Hold on, let me see if it's me. Hold on.
I have another question for Julian.
Go ahead, Kiara.
Hey Joe, what the fuck is
I just
going
have
on in
another
here?
question. Like, how does he
Oh
actually
yeah.
care
Safe space head.
Yeah, that was me.
about? Does he actually care about DV, or was it just for show? I just really want to know. Like, is that something he stands on, or?
That's an insane. Yeah, no, I don't care about domestic violence. What?
I figured that's just what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
See.
What?
E, is that you? Is that your shit?
Yeah, that's with the Caesar cut looking into the stars.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's me. My
With the
bad.
green jacket
Yeah, yeah,
still?
I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. Nigga,
You
damn.
love that little photo shoot, boy. All right, hold up. Uh
I was at a good weight.
for Rick. Yeah, I'm paying that money.
Yo, Rick, what's DM your cash app? It gotta be a good moment though. We asking for refunds if it's trash.
Uh, that's cheap.
I can't DM you. I'm not gonna put it on the timeline.
All
Okay,
right, I just sent my money over.
hold on.
I
Oh
just
yeah.
sent mine.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
Okay, I have a
What's up,
question.
head?
Is this a new like what is this like I don't know, maybe I'm doing this shit wrong. Like is this a new business model? Like I come from radio, bro. When y'all start the cash apping and shit for swaps and shit like that,
Oh,
I
this
get
is new.
Oh,
This
this
nervous.
is
is
So
the
new.
I,
This is
first.
This
new.
is
This is
new,
We
but
have
new.
we had an
she's a
epiphany.
pioneer. If I think about it, Mr.
She's
Head,
the
Head.
first.
What?
they are clipping us
okay,
up and
got you.
making money on
Yeah.
YouTube. So I think she has the right business model. They're
And
posting
and
regular people.
Patreon.
Yeah, I
Not
Hold
want
just
to do
on.
like
YouTube.
Rick.
I know I'm just new. That's why I want to. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. So I was listening while I was
The
working, but
powerful
okay.
voices of spaces
Rick,
have figured it out, and they
Rick,
won't let other people monetize off of their hot shit.
Rick, I just DM'd you.
This is gonna be
Shit.
good.
Listen,
Yo, man.
I paid $250 for less.
Waiting for the DM.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Kiara, you done with the DV questions, or you got some more?
No, I'm with Amani now that I think about it. I just want to I
Y'all
understand what he's saying.
haters.
Well,
No, no, no.
no.
But
Who's a hater,
I
Joe?
watched. Just so you know, Julian, I did not like your first episode. I did watch your live stream and it was good. And I do hope you success. And if I like the content, I'll promote it. If I don't, I might drag you into space. That's just what it
I
is.
feel
Have a
No, but
beautiful
that
day,
space
different
guys.
y'all
either
did the
way.
other day was
It wasn't
flagrant.
funny. It wasn't funny. Or you with them niggas that's dragging us for dragging him? What are we doing? I
Yeah,
thought it was
I'm
funny.
not dragging y'all for dragging him, but I didn't think it was funny.
You had to be there.
I was.
Get out the anons and just
I was
hang out
there.
with us.
Nah, y'all had too much fun at his expense. I have a heart.
Oh, you do? That's a shocker.
Yeah, no, I do. I know you
I'm
come
done
from
there.
the other side, so
Other side?
you might not believe I have a heart.
Sir, my voice is on your thing every day. I'm with you every day, every
That,
episode.
that's true. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
remember who birthed you, nigga. I know
You
you
did
over.
birth me. What's
Yeah.
up? I'm not like these other sons. I'm not pretending like
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Amani,
Have
you
a
ain't sent that
have a
money yet?
beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye.
Yeah, I sent it.
All right, cool. She sent that
Oh
money.
wait, I might have to stay for this. Wait.
Yeah, Kiara, where you going?
Yeah, I just sent it. It should be there.
$500 worth? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Every
no,
dollar counts.
we sent that money over. Let's go. Yeah, look at my girl. Get that shit. Let me see that limit.
Rick,
Get out of here.
let me know that you got it.
I haven't seen that to come over yet. Let me check.
All right,
This
that
is
Wi-Fi
amazing.
slow.
This
We
is this
sent.
is brilliance at its finest. I
Yeah, let
swear.
me go make me a coffee. Hold on.
Joe, you really producing today. What got you in the
Come
mood?
on, man. Come on now.
That's my guy, D. Joe Budden.
Where is this coffee mug?
Mm,
Rick
yeah.
take a long time.
$500.
If she pump
Okay,
faked
it's
us,
clear. No, no,
Yeah, I'm
no.
about to
I
get
would
my
never run off on
charger.
a plane for no petty $500. I never do that. Emanny, sir. Okay, because you paid me, we gonna do this. Please, let's just do this as respectfully as possible.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
wait,
Do
we
you
paid for you to
recall?
shoot at E?
Wait. Yo,
Yes.
wait, give me 250 back.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what we was paying
wait,
for.
wait.
What
Y'all
did
are
y'all think I was
ridiculous.
about to do?
Go ahead. It's cool. I'll pay for it. It's cool.
I said if you want to space this moment with me, you have to pay. Emanny, it's your moment. It's your time to shine.
All right, go ahead.
And this is no shade to you. Like everybody remembers. Okay. One of these situations I'm not gonna bring up
Wait,
because I
real
don't
quick,
fuck with that nigga.
Rick. If I win, if it's considered that I beat you in the conversation, are you willing to send the bread back?
Imani did want to send
Absolutely
that.
the fuck not. That would just completely be
All
a
right, go
waste of
ahead,
time because I still
go
get the
ahead,
moment.
go ahead.
Okay, so do you recall? And the person stage, I will never say his name again. Do you recall coming up on a specific stage after you were hit up by somebody and they gave you a lot of misinformation about somebody, and then you came on stage and you gave us a classic, and I'm just so you know, I'm just gonna give you the direct quote I'm referencing. You can't kill me, bitch. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Yeah, I remember that to the T. I can say that
Okay,
shit
so you feel
verbatim
like
right
you
now.
were doing that because my understanding is you and Rocky had a friendship. Maybe you're not friends now, but in the past you have a friendship. You feel like you were doing that on behalf of you, or were you doing that? Were you writing for the team at the time?
Okay, so I was doing that on behalf of me, and if you were privy to what was going on in the earlier days, which I can show proof of, Rocky was speaking about me on Twitter, and I was avoiding addressing her all day that day. So yeah, you would be
But
wrong.
Rocky wasn't saying anything bad about you, Imani.
I'm telling you what was being said bad about me by her earlier in the day. She was.
You know I was on that stage, right?
I'm me, right? So you know when
We
people
know
talk,
you're you.
so you
We
know
know
when
you're
people talk,
you. That doesn't really negate what I'm saying though.
when
I
people
was on the
talk, so when
stage.
people hold on, so when people talk about me throughout the whole day, and people on in my life are hitting me saying, "Yo, don't say nothing," I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave it alone," and I leave it alone, only for people to then be texting me on the side about her speaking still about me. Yeah, I'm coming on the stage to defend myself and no one else.
Imani, do you remember which your failure on a specific podcast that I'm also not gonna promote on this app? You got on this app and wish that they failed because they told a lie on your podcast, boss.
No, that was I never addressed anything about them disrespecting them, us disrespecting him. I addressed them disrespecting me by using me to pull that bullshit. Once again, it was about me.
Okay. Have you noticed a trend here where every time something's happening with the person you're on a podcast with, somehow you end up being caught in the crossfires and quote disrespected to where you now have to crash out, and let's keep it clear, the host, the person you're crashing out for allegedly, does not crash out. He doesn't approve of the crash out. He tells you not to do it, and it gets done anyway. This
Okay.
happened for a little sprint of
Well,
time last summer. I was here.
this would be where you would be wrong because that is false. Secondly, anyone who knows me, friendships period, the people that I consider friends, I've crashed out for all of them in the same manner. It's just y'all look at Joe in a different light because y'all have an admiration for Joe. That's one. Two, most of the time when you hear me speaking for me, I make it very clear that I say to the people, I'm talking for me and what I would like people to do. I also have witnessed those same friends crash out for me in different ways. So while it may look one sided to you, you don't have a full scape view on everything that's going on. You have a very skewed view to everything that happens in totality.
Well, I
So,
wouldn't say it's skewed. I will agree that it's one sided because I don't do back channels and I don't know y'all, so I don't
right.
know the ins and outs. I'm telling you
So,
what I have
so
observed on Spaces.
right. But spaces would be only one outlet for you to be able to view thing, which is why it's skewed. So if you were
I mean,
able to
we've seen
see
the
all
beat
the
up the
other
podcast, so that's two. But
I mean,
you know,
okay, but there's actual things that happen in real life, and any other time that you've seen me. We got a host connection problem. So hold on, just in case Joe shit glow off. Anytime that you've seen me speak, I'm not literally just talking for one person, one man. I'm usually talking for multiple people. You've also seen me get on the podcast and speak to me still having a friendship with Rory, and whether I was with Joe or not, I still stopped and spoke to him and hung out with him and all that. So it's funny that y'all pick and choose when I want to go ahead and side with something when I'm just leaning on the level of morale. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And there's nobody, Joe included, who can tell me who I can and can't fuck with, and I'm not going to pick a side just for the benefit of a job. And that was my whole point from the jump of this conversation. My problem with Julian was he picked a side solely for the benefit of a job when he didn't need to. I didn't do that at all. Because if that was the case, the side I would have picked would be to never speak to Rory, would be to never be on the stage with Rocky, which would be to never speak to certain people who still have problems with Joe. If there's been one person who's been very verbal about still being able to maintain good relationships with those people and decent relationships, it's been me.
so I want to clarify the point that I'm making. I just want to clarify what it is, Monty. Regardless, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not here to.
Hello?
Nigga, now phone got problems.
I turned the Wi-Fi off.
Don't.
I had to turn the Wi-Fi off in this bitch. Nah, my phone started bugging out after I.
That's crazy.
Nah. All right. Rick ruined it for the rest of y'all. I'll tell you that much. That'll be my
That
last time
that'll
paying
never
for
happen
some
again.
tea.
Nigga, I paid for tea against
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. Like I ain't want to do that. That was a little
Ew.
God damn. Amani came in and ruined all the fun.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Oh man, why though?
It was phony fun.
So
Yeah, because nigga, you come in other niggas' room and ruin their fun. So fuck it.
no, I don't. I sit my ass in the A noms. Let all the ops talk. Let people get the jokes off. I sit in the A noms looking cute. I don't come up and interrupt. Damn, man. We was just fucking building a friendship.
Julian be back.
Yeah, but that's not right, man. We was building, man. Our first time getting to really
Oh,
speak. Oh
shit.
man. See, that's hate because you thought that nigga was going to take the
I know.
spot because they said it in the comments.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, he seemed like a good guy, man. Hopefully, he finds his footing in what he's doing. Again, this wasn't a messy space. This wasn't a space for that. And Head was up here chilling. Oh man, what a vibe! We had such a vibe going. Here come Amani with some fucking Puerto Rican shit.
I think I added to the vibe, if you want to be honest. But
Nah, you made the phone start glitching.
my bad.
Then the room boomed out of
My
nowhere.
bad.
Oh my god,
My
man!
bad.
Now I gotta try to ping Julian
Ping him.
back.
Ping
Oh
him back. He'll come through.
no, I'm not pinging him
I'll
back.
ping him. Hold on.
Want people to come in here on their own free merit, comfortable. You know what I mean? Oh man. Anyway, 30 more minutes, man. 30 more minutes. I mean, I'm gonna end this so we can go on over to the. Well, I'm gonna go on over to the JBTV space, sitting the Anons while them niggas kick my back in. All that happens on spaces is I get my back kicked in, but it's cool. Hey, if I could be the link that bonds the different communities together, then oh, it's so much pressure, but I'll do it for for, for you. I will.
Oh man, niggas let you get
For
away
you, I
with
will.
bullshit, boy.
I don't be doing nothing. I don't be doing nothing, man.
Oh shit. Ugh.
Try to bring some more people up, man. Damn, I was having such a good time. Wait till the next time you having fun over there and you and Flip little late night kinky space y'all be
No, I
doing.
ain't going on spaces no more.
Wait,
this
what?
is my last.
All
This my last space. This my last space, yo. Mm-mm.
right, we changed the title of the room.
Yo, Rick.
It's Amani's last space. Rick took our 500 and
Yo,
boogied.
that is nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Rick can't come up here no more with me on here.
Paying to get cooked is insane.
Y'all
That's
need y'all money
crazy.
back. Y'all
I
need to tell that girl to give y'all fucking
She ain't
money
cook
back.
shit.
Hold
I
on,
ain't gonna
wait.
lie. I'm cheap. I want my money back.
You see, Imani, you sound like you
That
didn't
was
want to give it up
crazy.
in the first place. But Joe, I think if we allowed her to have free range, it may be worth the 500. Couple people may get shot. I don't know if we could bring her back.
I thought that's what I was paying
I don't
for.
think she knew that because Imani was on her ass. So she had to get in his pause. Um,
I wasn't paying to hear Amani get cooked.
yeah, Rick, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
I
if
ain't.
you there.
Hold on. Fuck you. First off,
Hold on, who?
I wasn't.
And no, I don't think it was a cooking. I think she baited us.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely baited.
That's like when the fucking OnlyFans girls DM you and say, "I'm showing everything now," and then you buy it, and it don't
And
be
that's the
that.
same shit from the last video.
Yeah, man.
Short clip. Mm.
Oh, I hate
Oh
the short
Lord,
clip joints.
we
Imani,
was
I like
just
that you confess that you go into spaces to cause chaos. That was good to know.
Did I confess to that?
You just said it.
did he need to?
Well, I
Shit.
didn't know. I wasn't familiar with his game, but it makes sense.
The next time I see him and Rocky having some fun, you just watch.
You did. We was in a space one day playing music, and you came in there with them and lured me out the room. Which
Well, because we supposed to be going somewhere. You in there playing DJ, man.
nah, I actually I showed. See, I ain't even tell niggas what happened that night neither. That'll make it look even worse.
Oh y'all,
You asked me to come to the strip club. I come to the strip club, and you not even there.
where was that?
You left, nigga.
Oh, that was that night.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I'll wear that.
See.
I'll wear that one. But ooh, I can't wait to catch you niggas trying to have fun again with somebody.
Now Rocky don't fuck with me right now, anyways. So I don't think she gonna want to be on stage with me.
Why? What you did?
Cause I went on when we was on space. I said me and her weren't brothers and sisters or friends. I said that we were like acquaintances or something. She took offense to it.
That went viral, Manny. Everybody's brothers and sisters now.
Oh yeah, that's where they came up with if you work together on a podcast, you brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And Ish went up there and said you were not his brother. I just want you to know that.
I heard the space, and that's not what Ish said. So don't try to start no trouble with me and Ish.
Look at you trying to be messy.
She doing the science.
Trying to be messy.
I heard exactly what he said.
Messy little thing, boy.
You can't trap niggas up.
Well, Joe, you was being messy today too. I think we all got a little.
No, I was not.
Joe,
Yo, yes the fuck you was, nigga.
No, I was
you
not.
Oh.
just sent $250 to think that you didn't even get the mess you
Get
wanted.
y'all
I get
money back.
it.
No,
Imani
it's
is
fine.
disputing that shit right now.
Nah, I'm about to.
He chatting with
Hold
his
on,
bank.
you gotta give Joe his five back though. His 50
Nah,
back
fuck
though.
Joe.
So you gonna keep
The
the whole five?
dispute on Cash App is
Yeah,
non-existent.
nah, that shit ain't never coming back.
Yeah, that's ghetto. That's why I don't know why y'all did. Y'all crazy for sending
Rick
that
ain't
shit.
even come back to even just acknowledge that the fucking room got boomed. And
Nah, Rick is out to
She
eat with our
she
shit,
getting
nigga.
drinks.
My
She
daddy.
at the
And she
bar.
talking cash money shit about Imani.
It's the fact that you didn't know that she said that she was gonna wake it up on you. I'm like, what the fuck?
nah, I ain't even know what the fuck she talking
I
about.
missed that part.
But she didn't wake it up.
Yes.
But even her waking it up wasn't even waking it up. So she still had like that wasn't worth no money.
I'm not gonna
I
lie,
think
I'm
she was
not
caught
mad
off
at it
guard.
because she could have went. We know how she can go, and she took it nice. I think that's growth. She, yeah.
We ain't pay for nice.
Look, I
I
agree.
don't think she was expecting to get paid. I think she was just saying a number that we was gonna be like, all right, fuck you.
Yeah, I think she
But
was
then,
shook.
but once we paid it, she was in the spot.
I'm good job. Good job for
You
her.
did
She
say it was a
finessed.
love and peace space. She was already in a good mood.
That quickly
So,
changed
She
because
saw, she
you
saw,
updated that title quick.
she saw a sucker and she licked it.
yeah, I ain't mad. She got it. She got it off. Can't.
You had DJ Head looking so
No.
confused. He's like, "What is going on?"
That's the last time I paid for mess on here. That's for sure.
Y'all are great.
I listen. I had one question for Julian. I asked it. I still don't know if he answered it because everybody was busy kicking his back in for being up here. But
He never
I'll
answered.
assume.
Would
He didn't.
You know, he
Would you
didn't.
consider him
He,
for?
But no answer is an answer.
Would you consider him for
well,
intern
yeah.
work, Joe? Because he looking for a job.
What'd you say?
Would you consider him for some intern work?
I'm not looking for an intern.
Yeah, no, he never answered. He never answered Imani or Kiara, like when they asked about why, he was going on his own platform saying certain things. He never addressed it. He just was like, eh. But I mean, he joined the
I don't even
space.
know why y'all need people to address things that are painfully obvious, right?
Well,
The nigga was
you told him exactly what they wanted him to say. And he still was like, yeah, yeah. So I mean,
That nigga
That
started
means he
pretending
didn't
like
give
he
a fuck.
had
He said
phone
what he said.
problems.
uh,
That nigga started acting like he was losing service, got kicked. Come on.
he was riding for gang, man. That's it. That's it. He never expected to be put in a position where he was on his own, but he was riding. He was riding. Can't get mad at somebody for riding.
no, not at all. It's funny because he really does seem like he's like a nice guy, He just, yeah, just in a shitty
Well, that's what.
situation.
I think that's what he was trying to tell him. Like, yo, dog, you could just be yourself and not jump in random beefs with people that you never met, never spoke to, you don't know, niggas that ain't looking for you, ain't thought about you. You just sending shots.
Julian ain't the only one, child, but yeah, those people need help.
And it could come back to haunt you at some point. Not with me, because my heart is so pure and huge. But in other instances, it may. Hello, you good? yo, you good over there?
yo, you ain't shit. Oh man. Salute to Julian though, man.
Yeah, salute to that man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Salute, support the pod, support his business venture. Yo, Kiara was taking it light, but they was dragging the shit out of him the other night. Like it was bad.
Wait,
I don't support
on a
that.
space?
Yeah, all of the Kiara and the fucking new clique over there. That's the old clique over here.
Oh, New Dorian Mall.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, no.
Y'all are hell.
He
He is
is
a messy
cracking
little.
up.
He
Right,
is.
Imani?
He is a messy little thing. But he right. He right.
Oh man,
I wish I could come on here and be messy one day.
nigga, you did
Excuse
it
me?
today.
You
Oh
already doing it.
You doing it now? What you talking about?
no, this ain't messy to me. This is light. This is chilling. Game on. Commanders getting smacked early.
Yeah, they got too soft
That's
here,
not.
though. I don't think they're ready for that.
Yeah. They're not ready for real,
Jonay,
live
don't give me no
mess.
thumbs down behind the scenes.
Oh, I was
Come
like,
on
who the
stage
fuck
and
he
say
Oh.
talking
it.
to?
Don't give me no thumbs down.
No, we
Johnny,
needed her
she thumbs
earlier
down in
Yeah,
you.
when
she
you was
thumbs down to me.
manipulating.
When who was manipulating?
You was manipulating. We needed her saying it's time for the manipulator. It's time for the manipulator. It's like the
Hey.
we needed her. We needed her.
Well, Johnny was present. She could have hit the request and I would have gladly obliged. But she wanted to be here as a listener, so
Jonay ain't got a request in there with all that thumbs down that she doing.
no, Johnny don't request since she stopped fucking with you.
There's the mess,
You
Joe.
in case you want to know why she stopped requesting.
I hope
Now
not.
Imani feeling better and just now you just came in with chaos.
Nah, I felt like shit this whole week. I ain't gonna lie. It feel good to feel okay this morning.
I'm glad you're feeling
Johnny,
better.
you could come up here and talk to us even though Amani up here. Like it ain't gotta
Yeah,
be that type of
I'll
energy.
mute up. You,
Her other space booze might be in here. All right. All right, chill, Johnny. Don't come out. Don't make it hot.
you can drop me if you need to, Joe.
I'm dropping you when Julian come back. Hey, the second he come back, you're
That's
out of
fucked
here,
up,
buddy.
yo. It's fucked up. I'm gonna get on my burner.
He was ready. He
uh,
was ready to talk though, and then when we started firing off Imani, his vibe
yeah.
totally changed.
Oh, I had such a good thing going. Here these niggas come. Oh,
Yeah, you
brother.
made it a safe space, and Imani fucked it up.
I don't care.
People was in the comments like, "Why
Oh,
Imani coming up in here like this?" It's like you slant came through the door.
it was like 700 in the A-noms waiting for some tea. They was screen recording, getting it ready. Mm. Anyways, is there anything positive you guys would like to talk about in our final 15 minutes?
Well,
Just like to
nope.
say congratulations to Julian. Congratulations to Julian. And I think it's commendable to go out and venture on your own and do your own thing. All jokes aside, salutes to him.
See, you wasn't in the space when he was talking about the struggles that he's been enduring since being fired.
Well, I've been fired before, so I can only imagine how that feels. So I get it.
Nigga, when you got fired?
When I worked at the Fresh Air Fund when I was 18 years old,
How old are you?
41, 41.
Nigga, if you don't get your ass.
I needed that job, nigga. That shit.
Being fired at 18 and being fired in 2025,
That
yeah.
nigga resilient, man. He got a lot of talents. He models. He writes. He gonna figure it out. He's a smart guy.
It would be messy if I hired him.
Joe just asked.
Now,
Oh, so you know his.
now we talking.
So
That's messy. See, that's what I think is messy. I don't think like a spaces stage. It's like you could really put mess into real live action, and then that would be messy. To pay him handsomely too. Get all that tea.
You ain't shit.
Buy that loyalty. Ooh.
Buying loyalty is nasty.
Uh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm gonna hit some of these requests in our last video. Oh shit, your big Joe Nay in the
Oh,
request.
hold on. Let me drop down.
Yeah, that's right. Get him, Joe Nate. You heard him.
I didn't hear nothing. Hello, Joe Budden. What's going on?
Hello, Joe Nate.
First off, I was on your stage the other day. You don't remember that? You kicked me down?
When you got kicked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't have time for all that Joe Nate sense of humor shit you be trying to do.
'Cause-
Not on my stage.
please. That's what you like about me. Hello.
Nah, but sometimes you go too crazy
Oh
depending on
my
who's in the
God.
room.
Calm down. So shout out to Grandpa Rick for the lick of the century. I loved everything she just did. But
There's
I
no
would
such
like
thing.
to
Is that what they're calling it? The lick of the oh
say,
yeah, the lick.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the lick. That's the lick of
Yeah,
the
that was a
century,
lick.
period. And shout out to her. She's a genius. But I feel like honestly, shout out to y'all. I know y'all said, I was giving thumbs down because of the little comment you made um about old crew, new crew, whatever. You being funny. Emanny, me and you had a whole little one-on-one in one of your spaces when I called you messy, and now you paying 250 for it?
I would have paid it to you too.
Nah, please.
You never asked.
I shouldn't have to ask. You should be giving it up. It didn't take much. You crazy.
See, if you'd have paid
No,
attention, you'd have
no,
had more than 250.
no, 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 no. You
See?
listen. Get the cash app ready. I'll pay 150 for getting on stage right now. That's crazy. Shout out to Grandpa Rick. I know that's right. Period. Telling you
Now she
something you
quoting
already
it.
telling
She
you something
quoting
you already knew. I love that. Period.
That part.
I love it.
That part. I swore she had some new
Nah, but I feel what
ground
she was
shattering
saying. I knew
teeth.
what she was saying. She was saying, no, I'm not giving nobody nothing to clip up. If you want it, you gonna pay it. And she put up price and y'all paid it. Y'all
well,
are sick, yo.
grand
These
opening,
community,
grand
yo, these
closing.
people in these communities about to crash out because Joe just paid $500.
No, Joe paid 250.
Yo, Joe and Emanny paid $500.
Nah,
You know how
that
people, you know what people are doing to monetize off y'all right now, and y'all just paid.
I'm a
Oh,
philanthropist.
okay.
I'm
Uh
tacking that
huh.
onto I'm tacking that
Right.
onto my
Make
salary.
sure make sure you show up to the couch conversation and send the cash app then too, since you a philanthropist.
What's the couch
My
It's
conversation?
my
Monday,
playback,
Money Mondays. She's gonna be
Joe,
doing out,
please.
giving out financial advice, man. She gonna give y'all right, man, out there.
Well,
Joe.
where was the financial
Nick,
advice just now before we paid Rick?
Cause you should have listened. Y'all from New
Nick, what
Jersey.
what what can we do for you, Nick? How you doing, man?
How you doing, buddy? I'm watching the game right now. Eating a gyro. I mean, not a gyro, Italian beef right now with a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here just living life, man. How are you doing today, Joseph?
Good.
Hey, so if we paying out for crash outs, damn, I feel like Honeybee should get some of that bread, man. Like y'all passing out, y'all come on, man. She do this shit for the freebie.
So then why would we pay her?
Oh no, y'all, that's not fair. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. I would get you a good one, but you playing, man. You gotta pay shorty, man.
No, I'm not paying honey 250. Nope.
That ain't fair. That's not fair, buddy.
Nick, did you just come up here to advocate for honey being paid? I thought you
No,
had
I
like a
came up here just to talk. Like, damn, I can't be normal and just talk. I ain't crash out or nothing. I just can't be normal.
all right, but the first sign of abnormality, you're out of here.
All
Because
right,
your
I got
normal
you,
is
buddy.
not normal, Nick.
I got
Your
you, buddy. I
normal
got
is
you.
not normal.
There go Rick, sitting at the bar ordering fucking Moscow mules with our shit.
Wait, did she
Salute.
finish? Did she finish the read? I don't think she finished the
Salute
read.
to
She
Rick.
she didn't even get halfway through the read. That's crazy.
She on her third lychee off our shit.
Wait, I'm so confused. So did y'all not know I was? Because I literally said I was defending Julie when I came on the stage. That was the first thing
You
that came out
did.
my
I
mouth.
heard it. They
So
wasn't
Rick,
listening, girl.
Joe wanted you to crash out on anybody. He wanted you to crash out on
shut up.
anybody.
Who did you
But
want me to crash
defending
out on?
Julian didn't mean giving it to Amani to me.
Yeah.
I was highlighting a point, and I used Imani for the point, and then had Imani said to me, "You haven't provided any points of anybody who crashed out on behalf of their employer," and that's when I said, "Oh, I will, but if you want to space this moment with me, you gotta pay me." Like that's what I said.
I didn't think that that meant Amani.
Yeah, me neither, because I never crashed out for my employer. I crashed out for me. So you would still be you ganked us. You tricked us.
And
I
you
tricked
guys,
you. So
Amani
everybody in the
is my
comments knew.
friend before he
Everybody
is
in
my
the spaces
coworker.
knew.
Well, Rick, you haven't been around for a bit, so I'm sure that you've been collecting. Do you want? I told Joe that I think you're definitely good for it. If you wanna,
Well, no, that's my last two
I ain't
fifty
gonna
going
lie,
out.
Rick. Can
no
we say we got
redemption.
250 on credit? Can we say we at least got 250 on credit with you? Because I feel like,
Okay, I'll give y'all another crash
all
out.
right.
I'll give y'all another one because this if y'all wasn't satisfied with this one, delete because you're not getting the money back.
No,
That's
that's
out.
kind of that's fine.
So what you can get
I
is
don't want the
another
money
crash
back. I
out,
want to
but
go in the
it probably ain't gonna
store.
be today because I don't feel like. I mean, what else is there to crash out on?
No, no, no.
A
It don't have to
nice
be today, but
piece.
I want to be able. I want to walk in the store with a credit in case I see a shirt I like in the future.
For real, I'm with you on that.
That's
Okay, y'all got
nasty.
that. Y'all
That's
100%
ridiculous.
got that.
All right,
But
bet.
hold on,
All right,
but
say
real quick
less.
though, can we both be in the store? All
Yeah, y'all both got it.
right,
DM
all
me.
right,
DM
all right,
me.
cool.
I'm saving mine for when it's piping
A
hot too.
sniper is insane.
Monty fucking scared off my man, my new friend.
Y'all are good.
I'm gonna hit him back. I'm gonna hit him right now. He gonna come back.
He didn't come back.
Let me hit him right now.
You got to put on your nice voice, Imani.
Joe, why did you enter space? I was right in the middle of doing what I was doing.
Wait, no, I didn't end it. My phone just started bugging. First, I went mute, and then my whole screen went black. So I swiped up thinking that little trick would work, and it didn't. I would have never ended that space at that moment. You shitting me?
Yeah,
Oh
cause
my!
I was kind of about to outline my point. I'd have lost all my train of thought now. Like,
No,
Yeah,
it's cool. You did it. You did.
you
You could take
tried.
a break
You
now.
tried, Rick. It was cool.
Emmanuel, I hope you're not mad at me. It's no
No,
smoke. It's
nah,
no
nah,
smoke. You know I'm good for a
nah.
debate.
I fuck with you, Rick. I think people don't know the full story behind that, so they just assume I came up on some wild out on Rocky shit. That wasn't the case at all.
I didn't know that. She had disowned y'all.
Disowned who?
Whoever she disowned. I mean, you said she ain't fuck with you no more.
Oh no, no, no. That's just what niggas was joking about when I got online.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I don't know nothing.
All right, I'm gonna hit these requests, man. We got 5 more minutes.
No, salute to Grandpa Radio. She is a genius. I can't believe I just sat in that audience and saw that happen. That was elite.
Now y'all
She
hate
the
me.
No,
goat.
I'm
She the
rocking
goat.
with that. Heavy. I love that
That
she
was
did
a
that.
master class,
That
man.
was.